We begin with the latest on that major political shakeup in the Democratic nomination process as the party has now voted to remove Iowa as the leadoff state in place for South Carolina. Our Peyton Lewis spoke with analysts about the decision and what it could mean for our state if finalized. Peyton.
Kaylin, for the past 5 decades, the primaries have started in Iowa for both the Republican and Democratic National Committee. But recently, the party decided to rethink that idea. As of Friday afternoon, Iowa is out as the first primary state for Democrats. While a final decision still has to be made, it appears South Carolina will be the first to vote for Democratic presidential primaries. It's something that was exciting for voters like Jakia Williamson to hear.
But yeah, definitely diverse is better.
And President Joe Biden had a similar line of thinking. In conversations with the Democratic National Committee, the president told party leaders privately that he'd like to see South Carolina go first to better ensure that voters of color aren't marginalized as Democrats choose a presidential nominee. Antoine Seawright served on Representative Jim Clyburn's campaign as a senior political advisor during this past election cycle. Seawright says he believes starting the Democratic primaries in South Carolina is a good choice.
Since 1992, every candidate who has won the South Carolina primary has went on to be our Democratic nominee with one exception. And so I think what President Biden did yesterday by recommending that South Carolina goes first, it's a reflection and a big thank you to our rich tradition of securing what I've always said, that the road to heaven in the White House runs through South Carolina.
And outside of politics, USC political science professor Robert Oldendick believes South Carolina hosting the Democratic primary would benefit twofold.
One related to politics and the other to economics. The first primary is generally considered to be very important because whoever wins that primary, whoever does well, comes out of it with some momentum. Attention gets focused on that first state, so more attention would be focused on South Carolina. And the candidates come to this state, they will start coming the summer before. They bring along media with them. And so it really does have a significant economic impact in the state as well.
The Republican National Committee has already decided that they'll keep their primary state in Iowa, just like it has been for 5 decades. And as for Democrats, change could be on the horizon for 2024. And the move will still have to be approved by the full DNC in a vote likely early next year, but it will almost certainly follow the rulemaking committee's lead. Reporting live in studio, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
Thank you so much, Peyton. Now, some political insiders say President Biden can thank South Carolina for winning the presidency. Congressman Clyburn endorsed Biden ahead of the 2020 Democratic primary in South Carolina, and it's widely believed among political experts that Clyburn's support helped resurrect Biden's campaign for the party's nomination.